Sorry, see? Little glitches. Okay, now we're back. Sorry. I'm tired. I was up till 4 trying to get this malarkey together, and, so, should we start that over again? Can I get a mulligan? It's Saturday, it's noon. I said I'd do a show. Here I am. Let me just open up my feed here so if anybody is in the chat, we can see it. I hope everybody had a nice week. Yes, I was down. I was on a vacation down in the Carolinas. Now, I did not go as far south as where Anthony is. He is in South Carolina. I was in North Carolina. North, south. From where I was, he's about 3.5 hours away. After driving 9 hours overnight, I love the man, but I can't do the extra 3.5. I gotta fly. I hate flying. So we got a myriad of topics to talk about. And I was asked, let's show some vacation photos and stuff like that. And you see little glitches on the screen? I don't know why it's doing that. Something with the Mac, but I have to figure that out. So when I go to the Carolinas on vacation, I go to my father-in-law's house. He's not too far outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. It's a beautiful area, beautiful, beautiful town. A lot of new construction kind of everywhere. Houses going up left and right, and in this economy, it's kind of amazing that it's actually doing that because so many people are moving down there. So let's talk about the Carolinas. What is with that glitch? I don't know if it's the box or what. My monitor was fritzing out last night, but I know it ain't that. Apologies for that little that's going on. But anyway, so there are some major differences between the Carolinas and the lovely state of Nueva York that I currently reside in. Mostly that North Carolina is a nice place. It's got generally, I won't say better weather. In the summer, it gets way too hot there. And I hate the heat. I mean, extreme heat. Like, 105 degrees in the shade of humid shit that you just can't go outside until 6 in the morning. Where up here, the summers are generally milder. You'll get 90s. Every now and again, you hit 100 up here. Not as humid as down there. But up here, you have the winter. Although the winters of the last, I'd say, 5-6 years have been pretty mild. Down there, the winters are better. You get maybe a day or two of ice storms where they don't even have plows in the state of North Carolina. So when it snows down there, they don't know what the hell to do. They just shut everything down. Up here, no, you got to go to work. You got to shovel. But that's kind of going away the last couple of years. They said this year we were supposed to have an extremely bad winter. Oh, the winter apocalypse is coming. Yeah, that didn't happen. It snowed once. I don't even think it was a foot. It was a couple of inches. Went away like literally the next day. So, but the benefit of going down to the Carolinas, it is a red state. At least mostly red, I think, North Carolina. They say it kind of flip-flops. I know South Carolina is a red state. But you see stuff down there, let's see, like this. I like this. This is a sign that's right off of Highway 64, US 64, that goes into a town called Knightdale, North Carolina. This is the first thing you see when you get off the exit. Drain the swamp. And this is not a small sign, folks. This is a large, I could see it from space type sign. It's absolutely hilarious. I don't know who Brad Knott is. Last time I was there, those signs weren't there. I guess Mr. Knott is running for some kind of public office, obviously. But yeah, this is what it is. I mean, it's a open carry state. I remember vividly, and this is going back about 10 years ago, maybe more. We were down in a town called Pilot, which is a real small town. And I got out of the car to get gas, and there's a truck in front of me, and out gets a portly gentleman who kind of looked exactly like the guy that played Porky in Porky's. Just a heavy set, sweaty, round type individual. And right on his waist, the 6-shooter, the belt of ammunition going around like it's nothing. You know, I will say that I do feel much safer in North Carolina with the carry laws, the gun laws there. When you go into places like Raleigh and the outskirts, it's different than going here, and it's definitely population based. I mean, down there's not nearly the population there is up here on Long Island or in the tri-state area, Jersey, etc. It's much more spaced out. Just a different lifestyle. People are nicer. Things are cleaner. There is the occasional traffic. We're up here. You're in fucking traffic at 4 o'clock in the morning with no fucking reason. You're hoping to see a car crash or somebody dead, and no, just everybody stopping for no fucking reason. But yeah, it's a great trip. It takes me about 9 hours to drive, 8.5 hours, something like that. 512 miles door to door. And we do it overnight. I leave at like 9 at night, drive straight through 2 roads, I-95 to I-64. That's it. Now, for those wondering, did the Baltimore Bridge impact my trip? No. We left the day before the disaster happened in Baltimore. I was shocked the next morning to find out about it. It's a road that we don't normally take. Coming back, I don't think we would have taken that bridge, but we would have probably seen it, because coming back, it takes us a different route, which is more towards the coast. But just an unbelievable thing, you know. I had calls in the morning, oh my God, are you okay? And obviously, if I'm answering the phone, I'm not underwater. But yeah, a horrible tragedy. I feel so bad for the people that were working on that, the people on the ship who just couldn't stop the thing. A lot of answers got to go into that. We can harp on that another time. But I'll just say, from what I read, that particular boat had electrical issues before it left dock in the last couple days. So who cleared it to sail? Someone's head's got to roll. But like everything else in this country, is anybody really going to get in trouble for this? So what? A couple people died. Big deal. Still give the guy a raise. Welcome to America. So while we're down there, one of the biggest differences between North Carolina and Long Island, the land. When you go and get land down there, or buy a house down there, you generally are not up your neighbor's ass. Where here, where I am, my neighbor to this direction, he's about, let's see, from my house to his house, 25 feet. This direction, let's say 25, 30 feet. Down there, no. You got a couple 100 feet, or you could have up to a mile between houses, depending on how deep into it you go. But here's a little video of our dog Marine running in the yard to give you an estimation of just how, just how big the land and stuff is. This is in my father-in-law's yard, and this is the first time we had Marine run off leash between Jen and I. So here you go.
Oh, your papa.
Oh, your papa. Now that's an 1 3/4 acres. I swear it was bigger. I didn't see the puppies gonna run.
Marine, come here, come here. Where's mommy? Where's mommy? Go to mommy. Or halfway. Go, Marine.
So you can kind of see land, open space, privacy. In this particular town, it's a town called Zebulon. You could literally light off a nuclear rocket on your front lawn. Nobody's going to give a shit. And not that I'm saying you should do that. But if you noticed off in that video to the left, you saw kind of a shed. This is very cool. My father-in-law, when he lived in New York 25 years ago, he did a lot of DJ work. And in that shed-looking thing, he made it into a bar. And all of his DJ equipment is in it. So Saturday nights, he comes out, opens the doors, and just blasts music. At least he used to. It's some issues in there with the heating and cooling currently that he's fixing. But nobody cared. Do what you want. It's your house. Carolinas. I do enjoy it. So while we were down there, we got another family edition. Now, you know how big I am on the pets. And we just love the piggies. Look at the piggy. That's a Google piggy. That is Raleigh, the new guinea pig. We now have guinea pigs. They're such a great pet, honestly. You can play with them. You can put them in your hands. Put little dresses on them, whatever. But goddamn, if he isn't absolutely adorable. Went into the pet shop to get something. I saw him. I was like, Bigums. So, I mean, while I was down there, the Yankees are having opening day. And what is Daddy doing? Sitting watching with the pig. Look at me. Come on. It's a pig. These are the things I do. That is relaxation right there. It's just me, the pig, and the Yankees in a recliner. That's what I go to North Carolina for. That's living. Taking it easy. No hustle and bustle. No people calling me on this goddamn thing at 7 a.m, waking me up saying, my computer don't work. Yeah. One day that's all going to be gone. And that's what it's going to be. Oh my God. So I know you're wondering, well, how did you pack everything in the car? You had dogs, you had guinea pigs. Well, the wifey put the pig in a little pouch, and he had a pouch of pig. Come on. It's too damn cute. I gotta admit. Too damn cute. Now, while we're down there also, there are a lot of differences in stores. The same store up here and down there. We went to Costco, which I love going. I'm usually there at this time here, usually. We always take a Saturday trip to the Costco in Melville. Can't go into that store and not spend $100. You just can't. So much good things in there. Is that glitch again? Must be my box. I don't know. That's really annoying. I don't know what is doing that. I don't know. I think the cat either knocked something loose or something. Oh, you know what it might be? I bet you it's the damn hub. I have to reboot that hub afterwards. Well, I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. So we go into Costco, and I go to the food court. Everybody loves the food court in Costco. $1.50 hot dogs. And I found two differences. Number one, at the food court here in New York, they have the regular Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Mountain Dew, whatever. The lemonade here in New York is Tropicana Light Lemonade. Down there, Tropicana Pink Lemonade. I want pink lemonade. I like the light lemonade, but I'd rather have the pink lemonade. It tastes better. And also down there, they sell the Kirkland bottles of water in 6 1-gallon jugs instead of only just a regular water bottle size. Why can't I have that up here? Same store. I don't know. Kind of annoying. But then you go into a store like Tractor Supply, which there are Tractor Supplies up here. Really going on here. What the hell is going on with this? I want to turn this off. Oh, wait a minute. You lost the plug. Hang on. That's why. Okay, hang on. Technical difficulties. Please stand by while I find out where my cat put the plug to my USB hub. Oh my God. Oh, where is it? Holy cow. I can't even see it. Okay, show catastrophe number 1. Where's the damn power plug? What the hell happened to it? Wow, okay. You've got a glitch going on here. Shit. Oh, man. what's happening is my USB hub, which is a powered hub, some reason the plug is gone. I don't know if he knocked it behind the desk. Oh, man. How can that be? What happened to the plug? Holy crap. Well, we're gonna have to live with it temporarily. It's gonna glitch out. Damn, I don't believe that. I don't believe the plug is missing. Holy cow. This one is it? Damn it. Oh well. I do apologize, but we're gonna have to deal with that. Damn. Anyway. This thing's it's really bad, isn't it? It's just freaking glitching out all over the place. Hang on, I gotta. It's gonna annoy the dick out of me. Let me just see if I can find where this thing went to, because it's really, really bothering me. I do apologize. How in the hell did that fall out? Gotta be when Chance jumped on my desk. This is why I want the cats to come in here. Damn it, you gotta be kidding me. If this fell behind the desk totally, I am royally screwed. I'll never get it out. But there's a plug missing. That's unbelievable. Wow. Oh, jeez. Look at this. What, I lost total video now? Oh, for God's sakes. Hang on. Oh, what the hell? Oh, now we've got a question mark. Oh, God, it's a disaster. Oh, wait. There it goes. Okay, I'm back. Damn. Well, all right, we're just going to have to live with it until I get back there and try to figure that out. I do apologize. Anyway, so we go into Tractor Supply, which this glitch is really, really freaking annoying. Oh my God. I cannot live like this. It's gonna annoy me the entire time because it's flashing in my face on the screen. But I don't know where this plug went. This is a great show segment. Where the plug went? How can it disappear? It's not even in the plug anymore. How the fuck did this fall out? Oh man, I am just beside myself right now. Because there's only one place for this plug to go, and it's down. If I could, I don't know what else is plugged into this. I might be able to save some bandwidth here and stop the glitching, but I don't know what is plugging into where here. What is that going? No, that's the microphone. Oh my God. Don't believe this. Specifically why. See, Neo comes into Anthony's office, doesn't fuck anything up. My cat comes in here, and everything's all fucked up. I was sliding this shit over. The plug is not there. It literally has gone bye-bye. Literally, if this fell behind my desk, I'm going to lose it. I literally have to take half my desk apart to get to it. I'm gonna reach down here. Let me give my desk a colonoscopy here. See if I feel it. Got a lot of wires back there, but I don't feel any plugs. No. It could not have gone anywhere else. There's no way I would have unplugged this thing. Oh my God. Do I have? Let me see. That's a pin plug. I don't have another one of those hanging around. Oh my God. Oh, look at this. Now I'm frozen again. Oh, Jesus Lord. Oh my God. Things were working so well. Now I know why the screen was flipping out. What is this? If I plug this, I don't want to try it. Let me see. Okay. Something's still going. No, I'm still glitching now. I can just turn these off. Turn this off. That didn't do anything. What the hell is this one? This is great show, huh, folks? See what happens when you do this shit yourself? Wait, that's going that way, so I can turn this one off. Okay. Maybe now. Oh, no, I'm still glitching. But you still hear me? All right. Oh, crap. Well, it's just my webcam that's fucking up. Nothing I can do about it right now. So anyway, so we went into Tractor Supply. And what do you see in Tractor Supply? Chickens! Look at the chicks. You got to buy 6 of them if you want to buy them. But they have these up here, but you don't really see too many people up here have chickens. Mike the Marine has chickens. He's got a whole coop and stuff in his yard. I can't do that here. As much as you love little cheeps just running around. You got chickens! Oh, where did the... Lost the video. We went to this place in Raleigh while we were down there. We were bowling. And not why I lost this. Is it there? Oh, it might be there. It's there. This place called Stars and Strikes. And they had something that I've never seen before. Our food, I bought some nice quesadillas and drinks. It was a really nice place. They had this...
That robot just bought us our food. Oh my God.
Wow, it's moving like ass. Great. This webcam thing is just fucking a lot of shit up. Let me play that again. Try to. It doesn't want to play. Oh, I didn't loop it. Oh, for God's sakes. Wow, just technological clusterfuck today, folks. I was up too late. And now my thing isn't glitching anymore. Oh. I want my mom. Yeah. What else we did down there? My daughter went... Oh, now it's glitching again. She went horseback riding. My daughter did.
You get the front side and not the horse's ass. There you go.
Yeah, it's
You know the
moving
back
like
side's kind of
crap.
cute too. Just have to stand right there for me, will you?
Oh, this whole thing is gone. It's gone to shit.
Well, did you have to take your puppy to the vet? You get the front side and not the horse's ass. There you go.
I do not know what to say, folks.
Too.
This is
Just have to
really,
stand right there for me, will you?
really annoying. Well, all right. That was a North Carolina trip in a nutshell. Let's move on to something else because my videos are playing like shit. My USB hub is on fire. Oh, God. Latest news on video driver updates. There are 3 new updates. The new GeForce drivers, Adrenaline drivers, and Intel Arc drivers. Make sure your gaming drivers are up to date for the new season of Call of Duty, which still sucks, but it is what it is. At least there's some new maps on it. I was playing last night. I'm sure the boss man will play sometime today. Sorry, this whole technical glitch thing has thrown me off because I'm pretty pissed off right now. But I'm holding it in. The average rage, if I was not on camera right now, yeah, it'd be pretty salty. So, let's go to some show topics that I had brought up. We wanted to discuss. Hopefully, this will actually work. I have no idea. Turn this off. This off. All right. The old YouTube rabbit hole. You know how I love it. So I came across this. Someone sent this to me. It is unbelievable. Hopefully Hopefully this video will work. This is Wonderland in Germany. It is the biggest, smallest little city you've ever seen. The sheer amount of work, people, time, money that has gone into doing this. Everybody's seen model train sets, Lionel sets, what have you, that are just, every conceivable detail has been recreated. This has taken it and snorted a whole bunch of cocaine. This is absolutely incredible. I want you to look at the detail of this. So it looks like, average little train set. Got some trees. Looks like a Bob Ross painting, if you will. Basically, people are in the background. But look, those are trucks. That's a UFO because it's supposed to be Area 51. It moves. Look at the lights on the trucks. This is cool. This is very cool. It's an attraction in Germany. You got to pay to get in. They hold corporate events and all this stuff. The sheer size of, look at this. Now, I was watching this with the nurse, and we were astounded by this. So it blew my mind so much. I had to call my sister and tell her that because her husband, his dad was big into model trains. Look at the detail. The people, street lights, everything. They thought of everything to do this. Check it out on the web. Just go on YouTube and type Wonderland, Germany. And this is what you'll see. There is a very funny part in this. If I can zoom to find it to show just how the detail is. There is a console. Yeah. Okay, so you got people in the street. Look at the spinny carnival thing. This is incredible. It's gonna be hard to find because I didn't mark it. Hey, give me a break. There's only so much I could do in a 24-hour span. There's a concert that they have holding in this city, and on the outside of it, there are people getting arrested. Now, they're all people of one color, and not the color that you would think. But things like that, and there's a house with a family of nudists in the fucking display. You watch the video, you'll see it. Try to find where. Wait, here's the concert. That might be it. No, that's the carnival. The concert is. It's in here somewhere. I mean, this thing is so big. Would you look at the sheer size of this? At the lights that are working, the signage. It blows my mind. I want to see this. Now, I was told that there's something like this in New York City, in Queens, where the Old World Fair used to be. There's a miniature thing of New York City, which is something like this, but not nearly as overly detailed as this. This is fucking incredible. Incredible. I don't know how many people have gone into this. I think I read it cost somewhere in the range of $30 million to build and obviously maintain. They have like 7 different cities around the world in this large warehouse that they put this in. They have a whole airport. It's absolutely insane. If you're into models, work with your hands, stuff like that, you have to appreciate this. I don't even know how they did this. The cars, they drive on the road. Look, see that little car? Look at the plane. Look at how this stuff moves. Look at the little car going down the road. I guess it's all done with magnets under the table. It has to be. There are no wires except for the things flying in the air. The elaborate layout of this is incredible. It is just mind-boggling. And I don't know how I've never seen this before. Look, people, look at the house. Look at these. people? Now, yeah, okay, the people ain't moving. If they were, there'd be something else, but this is insanity. Find something else. It's a train. Train going on by. You hear the people in the background. There's the patrons there checking this place out. It's freaking outrageous. Just wow. When I tell you it's big, baby, it's big. Look at this! They got the tunnels going through the mountains. It's absolutely one of the most insane things I've ever seen. And you gotta watch, the video itself it's over an hour long. It blew my mind when I saw this. The biggest little city I've ever seen. It just goes on and on and on. Every conceivable detail thought about and put out in this great. Oh, another thing here. They got water. Right? I mean real water. There are boats in the water that move. They have a ship, a cruise liner ship, going through the water. It's in here somewhere. I didn't have time to mark it. Now that looks like fake water there, but I'm telling you, there is a boat. Look at this thing at night. How fucking cool that is. Museum Tour Miniature Wonderland. Wonderland! Yeah, that's fake water there, but I'm telling you, they have real water with a huge... Oh, wait, is that the concert? No. What the hell is that? Uh-oh, we're growing stuff. Boat is. Oh. Hang on. No, that looks like the shoreline. Coliseum. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know where it is in here, but you gotta check that out. That is absolutely phenomenal. It blows my mind. This Wonderland to check it out. It's incredible. The boat is actually, there's real water in this set, and this huge ass cruise liner is moving around, and little boats are going in their routes and tugboats, and unbelievable. What else did I have today? Actually, I think this one. Yeah, here's the miniature Wonderland at this. They set some kind of world record here with this train playing these holiday tunes. Look at the side. Look at it. Look at the room. Look, there's a boat in the water. This is fucking awesome. I'm sorry. We need something like this in this country. Why do we have to go to Germany to see this? Achtung und Himmel! Look at it at night. It's so fucking pretty. The buildings are lit up. Obviously, this is all done with LEDs, because God knows what the power requirements of all this would be. But you see how... Look, there's another city there. How large this is. You don't understand. I mean, I'm not talking this thing's as big as Giant Stadium, but this is incredible. I think that's Vegas over there. Maybe that's Cairo. Where's Salah? Digging for that ark. Look at how big this is. It's the sheer amount of time to think this out, to build it, to make it work, to maintain it. Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. I noticed I took my glasses off. Ah. I just all jacked up. What else did I had? Well, we had. I remember a couple weeks ago we were talking about the outdoor campers and all the survivalists. Well, came across these people here who are camping,
Burası çok güzel.
but
Baksana ağaçlar.
I don't know. There's something wrong about this.
Sanki boyanmış gibi.
Now, I'm not a camper. I'm not an outdoorsman, per se. Never been camping. Never had the desire to go camping. But I would imagine if I was going to, I'd do it the traditional way. You put up a little tent and got a sleeping bag and stuff like this. Well, these people didn't do that. These people erected basically a fucking house out in the wilderness. Now, yeah, it's an awful large tent. You're looking at it and say, okay, tent. Okay. Not crazy or anything like that. But, all right, tent's got skylights. It's already nicer than my house. Bigger, too.
Var kağıdı gibi.
Evet, değil mi?
Look at this guy. He's a rough and tough outdoorsman. Ooh, I erect tent. We
Kumaşın
got
özelliği.
skylight. Better than this American swine. All right, what the hell is he bringing out here now? Look at this. Look at this box. All right. Now he's bringing out. Would you look at this fucking stove? So wait a minute. Wait. Oh, look at this. He's crushing the fucking. He's crushing the tent. We're camping. Light a little fire. You got some marshmallows on a stick. Can of beans. Whatever. Outdoorsman. This guy's whipping out a fucking GE stove.
Aşkım. Kutuyu çek.
Uh-oh. The guy's crushing himself with this thing.
Ay. Şu ayağıma dolaştı.
I'm sure this is why we sent all the money to Ukraine, so they can do shit like this.
Şurada hava basıyor.
Ah. Look at this.
Evet.
I'm sorry.
Evet.
I gotta say it. That fucking thing is awesome. I want it. We got a little nice table. What the fuck is he stacking up now? Look at this. We got a little vent to blow all the shit outside. Is this camping? Is this what people consider camping?
Peçete versene bana.
Tell me it came with wood? What? Oh, maybe he must have used it before. Gotta wipe it down. Cleaning it. All right, doing a good job. What's he got going on here? All right, got a little kindling. I'm guessing that he put this wood in there. Got a little fire going. This is camping? This is taking your house out to a forest and just living there for a day. Oh, what the hell has he got now?
Yağmur başladı ya, yerleştirdim.
These people are literally moving in. They're forest squatters. Oh, it's going to be so nice and toasty in this thing. Oh, I got a nice fresh stream. It's fish. Already cleaner than the people in India that we saw making the street food. Remember that? Street omelets. It's got a table attachment. This thing is fucking awesome. Wait, did they bring a pantry? Uh-oh. Baby wipes. I like the cleanliness. What else did they bring? I gotta know. Oh, what the hell is he building now? Look at how this stuff comes such a nice... I'm gonna guess this is the beds. Okay. Yeah, alright. This is not camping! Well, It's like camping in IKEA. Bunk beds. Bunk beds. We're camping with bunk beds. You just don't see this in this country. You don't. What the hell has Europe got that we ain't got? I've never seen anybody do this in this country. Then again, I haven't searched for it. Maybe they do. But what the hell is this now? What the fuck is he building? What is this? No. It's a fucking stove. You know, I'm watching this actually for the first time with you because I just skipped through this thing. It's a stove! What the fuck is this now? This guy is like the MacGyver of the Ukraine. I'm sorry. This place on Long Island, $600,000. Easy. Got nice pieces of wood. I mean, I like that sweater. She's wearing a cool sweater. That's a warm-ass sweater. We sweating our ass off in that thing. Look at this. No smoke, nothing. Going right out the chimney. They got this. Somebody tell me, is there another word for this? This is not camping. Wait a minute. What? Is that cooking? No, it's a fucking pantry. I want a fucking pantry with them. This literally has more room than my fucking kitchen. She's organizing the tent. What the fuck is this now? Is this paper towels? What is this? Come on, man. None of us have anything as good as this in our house. None of us.
Kendine
This
böyle
is
mutfak
so
yap.
incredible. Oh, look at that. Look at him smiling. Look at what I have done. Is that a spice rack? It's a spice rack. A coffee grinder?
Şu fırına sığar mı sen?
Come on!
Bilmeden aldım ama.
A little space for the pan.
Fazlasıyla sığar.
What can be said about this? Is he hanging a sign? What, is he gonna get fucking mail?
Bak aynı cins ağaç. Bu yaşıyor.
Okay, if he built that shit, I'm calling shenanigans.
Beyazlıklar boya mı? Yok.
Boya değil. Kabuğu dökülmüş. Kabuğu dökülünce ağacın iç gövdesi çıkmış piyasaya.
Maybe he's in his own backyard.
Öyle diyorlar ama.
Maybe this is where they live.
Ya
They got
Özgür. Tam
This
şuraya
pillow's on
lamba
the couch.
taksak ya.
That's a couch.
Şöyle
It's
şuraya
like a
gelecek
fucking
şekilde.
futon.
Kanca yok çünkü
People
orada
in
da.
the
Tamam.
everybody in the chat, Rex, Sarah, you see this. Portable spice rack, $54. Yeah, I mean, this is almost, look, we got lights. Solar lights. Look at this little fucking thing. It's barely bigger than the truck. It all unfolded. I see things like this and I say, man, we're going to make it. The advancements in technology and things like this, fucking incredible. Yet, okay, answer me this. Pause for a second. How much do you seriously think all this costs in this thing? You got that stove, right? The tent's probably good. Let's say on the low end, it's $500 for the tent. I mean, it's like a nylon tent. Got the dual skylights, if you want them. Good amount of space. Your fake windows, whatever. Let's figure the stove. That stove's got to be about $1,000. So let's put a ballpark figure on this whole thing. Yeah, with everything. Let's say it's $5,000. 5,000 American dollars for this whole thing. So, last I checked, and I don't mean to get political. You know, I don't really get political on my show. There's enough time during the week for that on Twitter. We seem to have a migrant problem in this country. 2 + 2. Now, New York City is giving the migrants all this money, all this free money to do this and that. They're staying in the Waldorf Astoria, probably eating beluga caviar for all we know. You can't give them these? I'm sorry, I want one of these. I would rather live in my backyard in this than this current shitbox I live in now. Just being honest, folks. Of course, Olga over here is just fucking interior decorator beyond. She's hanging lights. What's next? Tapestries? Oh, we got rain. But they are nice and dry in this thing. Look at the layout of this place. And it's sturdy. I guess it's just held up by poles. The sides there you see are kind of fat. Maybe they're held up with poles and in their hair in there. I don't really know. I don't know if they were piped this fat. Look at the fold-out table. Everything is LED, so it lasts 12 hours. Oh, we're going to start cooking. He sticks his hand right into the fire. Nothing. This dude is a man. Fucking like Putin. I'm gonna see him riding a horse outside shirtless. Okay, we've seen you throw enough wood in there. You're lighting the world on fire. What are you cooking up? Oh, speed cooking. Gotta cut that onion. Look at that look of satisfaction on this guy's face. Yes, woman. Make me food.
That's it.
It is unbelievably clean. All right, we got some onion. We got some pepper. Flavor there. Look at this fucking stove. Look at this fucking stove. Now, I have the same kind of stove outside on my grill. I use it to, you know, make the baked beans and something when I'm barbecuing. But, this is fucking awesome. I'm sorry, it is. I would love to try living outdoors like this. You know, for a night or two. This is camping, man. You bring some T-Mobile wireless internet. Shit, why isn't there no, like, 80-inch TV in this place? Standards must be upheld. It's incredible. All this guy does all day is bring in wood. Now, truth be told, I'm not sure exactly where they are. Their channel is called Atik Family, A-T-I-K Family on YouTube. They got 2.5 million subscribers. We've got chop meat. That looked like some dark chop meat, too. Probably like fucking beaver. Sorry, drinking out of a straw. Little tooth pain. Oh, what's that? A little sauce. And great drone footage, by the way. Again, this is professional stuff. I don't know what she's cooking, but I just had breakfast not too long ago, but damn it. That looks good. That looks real good. I am astounded by this setup, as I'm sure you are too. What did they not remember to bring?
Tamam, bunu kapatabiliriz.
I can't imagine like the thought process that goes into this. Or we gotta bring X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. They have thought of fucking everything. Chopping them potatoes. can't they lay them out? It's just... All right, let's get to the meal here. Show what they're... Oh, wait. Oh, we're taking the meat and putting it on top of the potatoes? I'm only leaving this on to give you all ideas of what you're cooking for dinner tonight. Oh yeah, get a little of that fat in there. Are they going to bake this? They're going to bake it. Watch, he's going to put it above the fire stove. I'm guessing. If I do it. Yep. It's a fucking oven. That stove is badass. I can't. I'm kind of speechless about this. This is so fucking cool. Now, I don't know how much this is to do in Europe, but I know this is probably way beyond what people would think about when they're going camping here to spend. It's a fucking house. Let's get past this part. Let's see what happens when they're doing here. They took it out, and they're putting cheese on it. If they put fucking bacon on this... Where's my paper towels? I'm gonna have an accident. Oh, I gotta see it. Oh god, it's a cheesy melt. Oh my god. Why the fuck is it that the people that I put on my show who are camping make better food than fucking restaurants? Yum. Mm. Oh yeah, this guy's happy. He busted his ass today. Erected a tent. I even like the wooden fucking bowls. Such a nice sheeny wood. But they got bread, dipping it in it. This guy knows how to do it. Chilling on a futon in the middle of God knows where. Nice and warm. Beautifully bright in there.
Kamptaki yemekler çok güzel oluyor.
I can't. Just blown away. Blown away. That fucking stove that she's sitting next to. I've never seen anything like that. Outside of, like I said, like on a barbecue. It's on a 3-tier thing. I'm guessing it's hooked up to, obviously to a propane tank somewhere. I don't even see where. Oh, now she's tired. You cook. Now time for blowjob. Don't show that on YouTube. Oh my god, unbelievable. Now, obviously it's in the middle of the night. This guy's got a hell of a nice truck, too. That's a diesel. Look at that pinging of that engine. Just skip through here to see what else he does. What is this? All right, getting ready for bed now.
Yağmurluk ne yağmurluk?
All right, so we got a... We're camping. We got a sleeping bag. Look at how that thing turned into a dual bed. Sorry. Really?
Şu dediğin yastıklık şimdi.
Evet.
They got a nice pillow. What is this thing putting a... What's that for?
Yeah.
Öyle.
To hold the pillow in place.
Aşkım böyle olur mu?
I don't even got that shit in my bed now. I wake up in the morning, the pillows are all over the fucking place. They crunch, they're on the floor, they're all over. No, I want a pillow holder.
Hani bunun kendi yastığı vardır. Bunun
Took
içinde
one of your
değil.
thongs and put around the pillow. This is so crazy nice. This is fucking... It's fucking hilarious. My God. Gotta close the windows.
Defalarca gittiğim yerde korkmuyorum artık.
I wouldn't be surprised if this thing has a fucking security system before they go to bed.
Aynı şey yaşamış.
Hayır, bazı bölgeler daha da
away.
yavan. Mesela burası gibi.
What don't they have in here?
Bir çiçek toplayalım son kez de. Ondan sonra yatalım.
Why do Russian women always talk so quietly?
Ay ne kadar soğuk.
Oh, he's outside. What is he, looking for a bear? Yeah, I mean, they're in the middle of fucking nowhere. I guess.
Bölgeyi bir kontrol edelim de.
Fucking heat pumping out. Oh my god. Alright, let's see when they wake up here. Alright, let's just pause right here. Look at this. Is this camping? I want you to tell me. This is camping. You're in a tent. You're in a sleeping bag. Camping? No, there's got to be a new word for this. I don't know. What could we call this? Outdoor domestics. I don't know. But this is not camping. If you notice the name on the video, camping in the comfort of home with our new tent. Camping in the comfort of home. If you have the comfort of home, you're not camping. It's kind of the point. You're supposed to be out there roughing it. I would sign up for this camping. This is the kind of camping I would go for. Only difference is I'd have a gaming PC somewhere in there. I'd have this and I'd be playing Call of Duty or PGA golf or something like that while I'm out there. Why not? If you're going to do everything you do at home outside, you might as well. And somebody's obviously taking this drone footage. All right, so they are literally, look at where they are. I don't see a house. I don't think I even see a fucking road anywhere. One that isn't dirt. That's a lot of land. Ladies and gentlemen, you have bought this. You have paid for this. You see those billions and billions and billions of dollars that we've sent to that region of the world? Are you happy now? You have had them afford this. Shit, the fucking drone probably cost $5,000. That's yours. You might want to go over there and get it. Wow. It's still raining. They're still sleeping. It's Anthony hours. It's 4 in the afternoon. They haven't gotten out of bed yet. Let's see. Let's just finish up with them here. We got get up, do something. Oh, I saw this guy move. Oh, he's waking up.
You don't have that?
Oh, he's waking her ass up. He's like, breakfast and blowjob. Now, I'm not quite sure. He looks like a burly man. I'm not quite sure that that thing would hold my fat ass. I would think at some point, especially if I'm in the top bunk in the middle of the night and my wife was sleeping underneath me, I would have come crashing down and possibly knocked her unconscious. But, I mean, it looks sturdy. Come on, how funny would it be if the thing just fell apart right now? The whole thing just collapsed in. Look, the stove is still burning, right? It is. Now, did they have to get up in the middle of the night and put wood in that thing, or did it burn all night? Open the windows.
Bu kadar mı
Got the
odunumuz
tea
kaldı?
on.
Aha. Yeter. Kalın odunlar bunlar.
What's that on his shirt? A camera? It must be a camera. Oh, what we doing here? We grinding coffee. Yeah, that's coffee beans. Oh, come on. Now this is old school here. Look at this grinder. This thing looks pretty badass. How many of you go to the supermarket, and I think it was called 8 o'clock bean coffee, that all the supermarkets, remember in the 80s and the 90s, would have this grinder that you would take the 8 o'clock bean, which would come in a pouch like yay big. You open the top, you pour the coffee beans in, you turn this huge dial to how fine you wanted the coffee, and you stick the coffee bag under the chute. You hit a button, and the whole store would hear you, and this thing would grind you a nice, fresh bag of coffee. We ain't gonna get much fresher than this. I'm just curious if this thing is like, I guess it's crankable. these guys, they do everything right. Get up, make the bed, roll it up, put it away.
Şunun üstüne koysam yanar mı, ısınır mı?
What is that? I don't know. What is that? Milk? I have no idea what that is. He rolls it up. All right. How many people ever slept on an air mattress? I slept on an air mattress a couple times. When you're done with the air mattress, you take the air out of said mattress and you go to fold it up. You never get that fucking thing back in the box the way it came out. Never happens. It's sort of like taking a bag of cereal out of the box. It just goes from this to this. And then you try to get it back in the box, and now the box is like this. This guy just wrapped the perfect... Oh, we're grinding. Look at this cool grinder. Would you look at this shit? These people are teaching me so much. So much. Nice car. Come on, where's breakfast? Oh, look at this. They're still grinding. Still got a couple beans to go. Now, this thing is obviously cool in the fact that it's heavy enough. It looks like it's made out of cast iron. Where he's turning it and it's not moving on the table. In this country, you get one of these. As soon as you start turning it, it's going to fall over. You're going to pull the handle off. No, not in Ukraine. They got $1 million coffee grinders. What the fuck is this thing? Oh, that's the coffee pot. That looks like, yeah. My parents have one of these. There's a name for it. It's an Italian coffee pot. It comes in two sections. It was silver, about yay big. You take it off. You'd unscrew the bottom, put the coffee in it, put the top back on it, pour the water in the top, and get coffee. There was a damn name for it, and I don't remember what it is. It was my grandmother's. It makes a hell of a good cup of coffee, like a true cup of coffee. Packing it down. Look at this. He's so careful. There's not a speck of coffee grinds on the table. Now, it makes 2 cups. Come on! I'm sorry. The little things in life bring me joy. This is fucking hilarious.
Şurada yıkayalım aşkım.
Over here in this country, we've got to have a Keurig that's K-cups, and it's this big, you got to fill it with water and clean the filter and all this kind of crap. Oh, look at this fucking thing. That looks like the damn thing you see in the dentist that they have you spit in, you know, it's the little thing of water that's coming out.
Hızlandı kar.
Warm water to wash the face.
So.
Little mocha pot. Is that what it's called? A mocha pot? Sounds about right. Sarah knows. I take her word for it. Oh, we got snow. How long were they out there? Like 6 months? Where's oh wait, all right, here's the coffee. I gotta see the coffee. It's gonna set me off. That's intriguing. It's a drip coffee? That's a pretty slow drip. Oh, I guessed, yep, that was milk. I'm guessing the steam. They have it on top of the stove, so the steam is rising up and making the coffee. Wow, that's quite interesting. That's got to be a strong-ass coffee. Oh, that'll wake you up something fierce. But how cool is this little thing?
Aynı güzel koktu.
Pouring the coffee into the milk. All right, so we do it the other way in this country, but how hot it is. Wow. Unbelievable.
Sert kahve.
And then, yeah, it looks like they start to make breakfast.
Alacaksın o sertliği şimdi.
Ben böyle seviyorum işte.
What, no Splenda packets? Where's the equal?
Burada olan 2 tane çöp işte.
All right, what are we doing for breakfast, folks? Because I want to say, ooh, we got some toast. The red. That wasn't cinnamon. Like paprika. Put something in the oven. All right, let's just get to what it is because they're killing me. Wait, is that left over from last night? Well, they make goulash. I know they love that in that country. Beef goulash. Yeah, it looks like a beef. Oh, what? We got some kind of toast here. Ooh, I like the pan with the handle comes off. Hey, these fucking gadgets. Cheesy. They made cheesy bread. I'm done, folks. I'm done. These people are living way better than me. Who knows what this guy does?
Bu
He's
rektörü
probably a
besleyen kanal burası
fucking
galiba.
Evet.
goat
Ama
herder.
bu çok eski bir yapı ya. Yani baksana taşların dizilinden.
Buradan mı geçeceğiz?
That doesn't exactly look like the cleanest
Sağlam
water.
taşlar şey yok.
That shit looks milky.
Ağacın gövdesi kendi mi soyulmuş yoksa biri mi soymuş?
Yok aşkım.
What the hell is he doing? Gonna eat tree bark?
Şu beyazlara bakalım.
Just had breakfast,
O
man.
zaman bu da soyulduktan sonra beyaz gibi mi olacak?
Ateş etmişler bu arada. Şöyle
Oh, he took all the bark off the tree. Naked tree.
güzelmiş.
Evet.
Wow. So yeah, that's camping. Look, give it up. That's some stellar shit. Unbelievable. It's not camping, but that's incredible. That's absolutely freaking incredible. I don't mean to knock it, but I think I stopped glitching. Now watch. Fucking shit'll blow up. What else did I have in the hopper? Before we open up the phone lines, let's see. Give me comfort. Yeah, here's something funny. Let's go to a little comedy for a second. I came across this the other day while I was in North Carolina, and the reason why I say North Carolina is where this comic, if I believe so, tragically passed away. Everybody remembers Sam Kinnison. And Sam was a very unique comedic talent. Everybody knows the whole screaming thing. I remember when Sam had his first shot on Letterman's show, and he came out and he looked exactly like he did in this video that we're going to play here in a second. He had the hair almost looked like Andre the Giant in the 80s. It was kind of weird. But Sam was so unique. And this is a hilarious Saturday Night Live skit.
Sarah's
Kevin
teacher will
Nealon.
be with you in just a moment, so just make yourselves at home.
Well, thank you very much. Oh.
Oh, look, honey. This is hers. See, it says Sarah. I think it's the best, don't you?
Sarah?
Honey, come on, don't say that. They're all good. You know what? I think it's the
Now,
best one, too.
I know Sarah's watching the stream. So, Sarah, this is your parents. And we learn a lot about your childhood here.
Gosh, I look forward to these parent-teacher conferences.
Yeah?
I just love hearing how smart and well-adjusted Sarah is.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Hey, I get a little credit, too, you know.
Oh, of course you do. Come here.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Giebler.
I'm sorry.
I'm Carl's best.
Carl's best. When you're a comic and you enter and you get a reaction like that, the people already know your comedy has reached them at a level where they're already starting to laugh just by your appearance. And that's what a guy like Dice, Kinnison, all the great ones, they achieve. As soon as they walk in the room, you start pre-laughing. Because you know what's coming. You know you're going to laugh. Or you remember things that have made you laugh before.
I'm Sarah's teacher. And, well, I want to thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
You know, it's so
Nice
exciting to
meet
see
you.
parents get involved with their children's education. And, well, it's especially good to see Daddy here, huh?
Well, what kind of father can't spare an hour and a half for their little princess, you know?
Oh, you'd be surprised, Mr. Giebler. You'd really be surprised. But I'd like you to have a seat. This is Sarah's chair.
Oh, it's Sarah's.
And I think it's fun for the parents to actually sit in the children's seat. You know, it's just kind of another way to do it.
Now, another thing you'll notice here about Kinnison, especially back in the older schools of Saturday Night Live, and I see it more. I don't watch the show at all these days. I haven't watched it in years. Kinnison is not reading anything off a prompter, off a card, or anything. This is all coming from up here, which is impressive as hell.
Ever this small, isn't it?
It really is.
This is kind of exciting.
Well, now, about Sarah. Frankly, I've had some difficulty with her. I've actually had a problem communicating with her.
Really?
Sarah? I can't believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a theory.
What?
I think it's because she's so stupid. That's just my guess, but
Now, hang on. Clean comedy. It's easy to go the dirty route and make people laugh. Obviously, you can't do that on network television. But to do that with clean comedy, and Kinnison was not a clean comic. Far from it. But to put him in that environment and have that switch turn off in your mind, it's what Anthony did when he was on terrestrial radio, what Stern did when he was on terrestrial radio. To be able to not say certain things, which will make people laugh, but it's like a subconscious thing. You don't have to think not to say certain words or to do certain things. It's an impressive trait. It really is. Just like I can't say certain things on here either, which I would have probably said 100 times by now.
Stupid.
She's only 4.5. How can you tell?
oh, I can tell, Giebler. I know a lot of dumb, stupid, idiot kids. And she's really stupid, man. She's really stupid. I mean, I like to be a light at the end of the tunnel for you, but you got a real idiot on your hands. I tell you what, let me show you her handwriting. Give me an example. This is supposed to be a D, and this is supposed to be a P. Now, I can't tell the difference. Maybe it's me. But go ahead, take a good look there, if you can help.
She's only 4.5, though.
Hey, I know how old stupid Sarah is. Look at this drawing. Look at this drawing. Now, she drew this morning.
Great.
You must be very proud.
Well, yes, we are.
Yeah. You folks have done some traveling, haven't you? You've been around. You're adults. You've seen some things. Maybe you can help me with something. Could you come here? Come here. Maybe you can help me. Do you see that up there? Can you tell me what that is?
The sun?
Yeah. Could you settle a bet for me, Giebler? Do you see a smiley face on there? Yes or no?
No.
Well, according to stupid Sarah, it has one.
Look, I'm sure that what she's trying to say is that when the sun is shining,
fucking
everyone's
hilarious.
happy and everyone is smiling. I
Yeah.
think that's what...
Everyone's happy, everyone's smiling. Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you think? Well, let me tell you something. I don't know what planet you're from, Gieblers!
There it
But
is.
on this planet, the planet Earth, the third planet from the unsmiling sun, people aren't very happy. A third of children on this planet go to bed hungry every night without food, but I guess that doesn't matter to you and obviously well-fed, stupid little Sarah.
I don't know what you expect from children, Mr. Best, but at least they're trying.
What do I expect from children? I'll show you. Look at this. Look at this. This was painted by a 6-year-old just this week. My son, Carl Jr., painted this. It's beautiful work. Look at the color. Look at the detail.
Look, maybe there's somebody else we can talk to. Let's
Well, there's no one. Here's the little chairs. Another thing. It's the pageant. You know what they wanted to do? You know what they wanted to do in the pageant? They wanted to do The Little Engine That Could.
That's Sarah's favorite book.
Sarah's favorite book. Yeah, it's a sweet little book. It's about a little train. He goes, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And it goes up the little mountain, and it makes it, huh? And it's so lifelike. It's so real, isn't it? Life is just that way. You know, if you're positive and you really believe things can change, it can really happen, huh? Yeah, wrong, Gieblers! Instead, we're doing a thing I wrote. It's called Buried Alive. It's about 6 guys trapped by the Vietnamese in Da Nang, just after the televisions. They put us in 5x10 tiger cages. We had to eat each other to survive. It was hell. Oh, it was hell, Gieblers. Oh!
the appreciation. The people know the act. They know the screaming. That's what they were waiting for. But God damn it. One of those people, and I had talked to Jackie Martling about this once. He is in the same way as one of the greats, one of the all-time greats. You could see Jackie 1,000 times. You know Jackie's jokes. But if you just hear, even if you hear them again over and over and over again, you fucking laugh every time. It's the delivery. It's the way he is with the audience. As you can see, Kinnison is the same way. He knows his whole comedic career was based off of his screaming. You know, he actually was a pastor, I believe, before he was a comedian. Seriously. So, again, they do this on television, the appreciation, the clap, but his face is turning red. I just stumbled on this when I was down in North Carolina, and I was just cracking up. That is freaking hilarious. Excuse me. That was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious stuff. And we move on. We're just jumping around. I went up on this butte the other day. So apparently, a woman had an absurd meltdown on a plane. Now, I'll scroll down a little bit. This woman here. Now, folks, I don't like to fly. Never have. I've flown like 2 or 3 times in my life. I don't prefer to get into anything that if there is a problem, you can't open the door and get out. Even a boat is fine. When on the cruise, something wrong with the boat, get out and swim. You got a chance of survival. I don't think you can do that at 25,000 feet. Now, how this moron even got on the plane to begin with, I don't know. I haven't been to an airport in a while, but I know that our good friend Anthony flies constantly. Heard him say the other day on his show that I think he's coming back up to New York sooner or later. So he's always at the airport. They're always flying back and forth, back and forth. So he sees a lot more of this than anyone I know. But let's see what her major malfunction is here. Where's the video? No, where's the video? Nice react. Holy shit! Where'd the video go? Wait a minute, was it up here? Why do they show you a commercial for different? Oh, let's see. This must be it. Okay.
Police were dispatched to a hotel in reference to an unwanted guest causing a disturbance.
Hotel?
What's up, buddy? In here, proper grit, just being very disrespectful.
I don't know what this is.
Like, pushing my gas, almost fell.
I'm
like
curious.
She fell over there, but she almost fell over here. I grabbed her. We're just trying to verify if she is a guest here.
And also, like, why are you surrounding me? Like, I've done nothing.
That's not the video I wanted, TMZ. I want Bird Brain over here. Where's the Bird Brain video? No. Oh, this must be it. No, this is it? I don't know. Hang on. What, 92? You see what it's like trying to watch a video on this shit? Bianca said, no. Oh, my good God. I don't know why. Why is this one at the top of the story? I watched this last night. Maybe they took the video off. Well, anyway. Yeah. You can imagine. She flips out. She goes crazy. She's obviously mental. She's on some kind of medication or is lacking some kind of medication. If you're on a plane and you're sitting there and you're going on vacation with your family, you're going home, you're going someplace, and this is on the plane with you, that's a problem. God knows how many of these flights have had to land in different destinations just to pull these people off the plane because they're either a disturbance or they're unsafe or what have you. Mental issues in this country just getting worse and worse and worse, no matter where you go. I didn't even know if it said where this flight was. Officers had to take her off. Las Vegas. You're going to get that virtually almost every time you go to Vegas. I'm kind of pissed that they didn't have the video because I watched it last night. She was screaming like a bird, And I mean, she looks kind of like a bird. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Eef. All right, let's take some calls. Let's open these things up here and let's get the old phone out here. Do this. I call this Keanu style. Just clear this here. All right, let's see. Let's get the right mouse. Let's go and put the phone number up on said screen. Oh, there you go. Anybody wants to call in, the lines are open. You can talk about anything your little heart desires. While we're waiting for a call, I'll hold this in my hand in case it actually does ring. What else did I have? Oh, yeah. Okay. There's one other thing I wanted to note about North Carolina, by the way. Sorry to jump back to that. And hopefully this... When I'm down there, I love to eat. It's only this one that's glitching when I click it. Weird. But we went to the Waffle House. I love the Waffle House. Simplistic food. I always love it. Now you see what I had for breakfast here. The 3 plates in front of are mine. I had the All-Star Special. You had the eggs over easy, some toast. That is a mountain of grits to the left of that plate. Grits were good. Don't really get grits up here. Up here it's home fries, which is potatoes sliced up, fried with onions, but not fried like a hash brown, and not soft like a mashed. They're soft like a mashed potato, but they're like cubes. Home fries, home fries. Peppers. And you got the bacon. And the waffle. And you see the waffle up top was the blueberry waffle. $11 for this meal. Fucking worth it. Now, Anthony Bourdain did a thing about the Waffle House. Oh, looks like we're getting a call. Hang on.
Michael Gavin Ali.
Oh, Michael Gavin Ali. Hi, I'm Michael. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
What is going on?
I actually, nothing. I actually saw a couple of movies, if you remember. Have you ever saw John Carpenter's The Thing?
John Carpenter's The Thing. Hang on. Let me just mute one thing here because I'm getting feedback. Okay. If I remember, John Carpenter's The Thing, that had, what's the name of that chick?
Kurt Russell.
What'd you say?
It had Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell and the chick that was in Who's Harry Crumb. What the hell was her name? Shawnee Smith. Shawnee Smith was in that. Oh no, wait. No, I'm sorry. She was in The Blob.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen The Thing.
Oh, that movie I saw a couple of times. It scares the shit out of me. It's like an alien creature that's frozen in 1,000 years in the Arctic, and just the special effects freak me the fuck out.
Interesting. I've never been one to see that. Like, that kind of movie wouldn't appeal to me to watch so much. I've never been more a horror type guy.
Yeah.
I like comedies. I will always choose a comedy over any other type of movie. But, you know, Kurt Russell, an underrated actor, he's done so many films in his career. And I just saw him, I saw pieces of it. I didn't see the whole thing. With that Grindhouse movie that he did within the last couple of years, where he's driving the car, and he's trying to kill these 3 chicks in another car. It was some crazy shit.
Death Proof.
Yeah.
Death Proof.
That's it. It was a crazy movie. He was good in it.
I actually saw a Grindhouse with that, and it was a double feature movie. There was Robert Rodriguez's Planet Terror and Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. So it was like a over 3 hour long movie, and it was great. It was like, it's like those B type of movies from the 70s.
Oh, we all love those 70s B movies.
Yeah. And, have you ever seen Brandon Lee's The Crow?
Yes.
That came out in 1994.
Yes.
His last.
The Crow was a phenomenal movie. Of course, The Crow is also what spawned Sting, the wrestler. His entire persona was based off of The Crow. Really unbelievable movie. And the villain in The Crow was the guy in the Kevin Costner Robin Hood who played the sheriff of Rottingham's nephew or cousin. The one who he kills with the sword was the bad guy in The Crow.
Michael Wincock.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Wincock.
Yeah.
He, Top Dollar had to be the best villain, I have to say, in the last 30 years when that movie came out. And I was rewatching it on Paramount Plus. And I have to say, it's a timeless movie. And it just spawned out to, like, many of the comic book movies. But this was actually a nice revenge flick. I have the book of The Crow, and it was a comic book back in the late 80s. So I really liked it because it was a nice comic book revenge flick. And it was like, I don't know, it just brought back a lot of the memories. I have the soundtrack on my iPod, on my Apple Music. Great music from that movie. I mean,
It definitely was a good flick.
Classic.
I didn't even know it was a comic book. I've never been a comic book fan or aficionado. My sister
Yeah,
had a lot of comics. And I've also never liked superhero movies. Superman, Batman.
Yeah.
Not my thing. But it was well done.
Yeah.
A very dark movie done in a real dark atmosphere. Obviously, the story behind it is a very dark story. I see him glitching out again. But, The Crow was a great movie, no doubt. It's sad that Brandon Lee passed on so early.
I know. I remember I saw it in the movie theaters with my grandfather. And I was like 11, and the week I was turning 12. And I thought it was amazing in the movie theater. My grandfather did not like it, but I loved it. I don't know, for an 11-year-old, it just was kind of like a revenge flick. That's all I just knew. But when I got into the graphic novel, it was so different from the movie, you know.
As most things are. When they're written, they have to embellish for the movie. But, I mean, I'm never like... I love The Hunt for Red October. I've never read Tom Clancy's Hunt for Red October book, but I've heard it's vastly different from the movie. But a great adaptation. Phenomenal movie. Definitely a phenomenal flick.
And I was on Twitter on Monday, and you were laughing hysterically of my porn script, and I was laughing. I watched The Demand, and I was laughing hysterically.
Michael, I've got to tell you, that was, and I told this to Chrissy on Keanu's show. I think that was the funniest moment in the history of Compound Media. And you took a big part in this. Your script was so fucking hilarious. And it was Garrett just reading it. Garrett has got such a great persona. He's a natural. He's just naturally funny. His laugh, the way he does things, his mannerisms. When he was reading it, I was sitting here. My wife was next to me, and we're watching Keanu's show. And because I had talked to her just before, and we were dying. I was crying. I was laughing so hard, literally in stitches. You have to make more of these. You got to get them over to Chrissy. I mean, the way
El Horrible and Tuki.
Yes.
Those guys.
Yes.
So
I've never talked to them, but I know of them.
But something popped into my head. and it was stuttering John actually having sex with a trans woman for the very first time because of his son.
Oh, Jesus.
And I just thought, hey, you know, why is John afraid of a guy in a mask, a guy who's on the autism spectrum, a potato, a muppet, and orange? Why is he afraid of those? And is he attract transgender women? Would that be
unfortunately, I think the only one who could answer this is John himself. I don't want to put words in an already insane mind.
I know, but it just would be so hilarious just to tell him, hey, why is your son transgender, and why you don't even have sex with transgender women if you care about transgender? You know?
You're opening a box that I totally can't dive into. I thought you were going to tell me your next porn adventure was going to be starring Stuttering John. I think that would be very unique and very interesting.
That's actually what's going to happen. Is it's Stuttering John's first time with a transsexual woman. It's called SJ's Adventures with a TS.
Oh, please. Now, I know Chrissy's going to be busy for the next foreseeable future because she is due rather soon. But hopefully, get this over there when she comes back. That script will be an entire show. You know what? You get it over there. I will go to the show just to listen to the live read of this. Oh my Lord! I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. Yeah, work. You got to work on that.
I will.
So beautiful. Thank you for the call there, Mikey. I had somebody else call.
You're welcome, man.
I will talk to you again soon.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Michael Gavin Ali, porn writer extraordinaire. Someone else was calling in. If you want to try calling in again, call in. The lines are now open. We'll take another call. I have to say, for those that didn't see it, go on the compound and go back to last week on the last wet spot. Go back to Monday when Garrett was reading Michael Gavin Ali's porn script that he sent in. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. It was absolutely incredible. So, all right, so we'll see the line. Oh, we got another call. Who's calling? Let's see.
Call from
Rex Kramer.
Uh-oh.
to accept, press 1.
Call in, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Rexy. You're on the air.
Chris, my main man, my toucan Sam, my green eggs and ham. How are you?
What's going on? I hope you had a nice week. Nice to talk to you again. What's the dealios?
Listen, that video of that camping fucking shit has me infuriated. I have a lot to unpack. So just hold on to your pants, all right?
Okay, hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Go. You've got the floor.
First of all, like somebody said in the chat, and I mentioned, it's called glamping, glamour camping.
Glamping. That's a good word. Thank you for that. I knew there had to be some kind of, somebody had to come up with something for it. Glamping. I like it.
And like Nurse said in the text, at some point, why don't you just get a fucking cabin? If you're going to lug all that shit out, just go rent a goddamn cabin.
Yes, that's absolutely true. There's got to be a line of demarcation in the quote-unquote forest where if you're going to bring all this shit with you, yes, you might as well just rent a house at that point. But there's something to being like, we got all this stuff, but we're going to put it in a little tent. I don't know. Glamping.
I swear to God, as the video went on, I expected the whole thing to just break down into some bizarre tent porno movie. I really was waiting for that to happen.
Chicky bow bow, chicky bow bow, chicky bow. Okay. Well, you know, I'm sure. Look, when the cameras were off, who knows what those two were doing? I mean, that guy he was a man, got the whole beard going on, and she was so quiet and petite, but You know when they finally turned them lanterns off, oh, she takes a camel whip out her ass, and things went off in that tent.
There was some hardcore Eastern European fucking going on in that tent, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
My favorite part was the camouflaged wet nap pouch and the camouflage paper towel holder.
Again,
that blew me away.
That's stuff that we bought. You know, when they say, the military in this country, $5,000 for a roll of toilet paper, $20,000 for a spoon. Well, look where all that money went.
Oh, exactly. And you know what? And here's why it infuriated me so much. If this is what Europeans and Eastern Europeans and Russians think that this is what camping is, no wonder they fucking needed us to help win 2 goddamn world wars, you pussies.
Dude, you're absolutely right. We do Western camping like they do in America. The fact that they have bunk beds and like a futon, and dude, the stove, that fucking stove is incredible. That shit is nicer than the shit I have in my house.
My goddamn house.
I'm telling you.
Exactly. Like you said, that setup they had was nicer than my first singles apartment I had.
Oh, yeah. Now, they get there. The guy's driving a $100,000 4x4. It's got lights. It's got grills. It's got a winch. It's got all this crazy shit. It's a diesel, probably like a 12.8 liter diesel. This thing has got a fucking tank engine in it. And they whip out this house. I mean, fucking Bob Vila couldn't have built the house better than the fucking shack that they put up.
I just, like you said, what does this guy do? This guy must be like Putin's right-hand man or something. Because who's got that much goddamn money? I mean, really. It's ridiculous.
You know what? But it's not even the money. That whole thing over there probably cost him like $1.86 for the whole thing. Because the monetary U.S. dollar over there, for like 5 cents buys you half a town. So it probably wasn't even that expensive over there. But man, what a setup. I'd love to just live in that thing for a day. Cook outside. And like I said, I would have brought a TV, some wireless internet, and boom.
Sure. But I was watching it, and I was sitting here at my computer, and I'm cussing, going, you pieces of shit. I don't know what it was. It just made me so mad.
I'll tell you what it is. It's the fact that you have paid for that. Your hard-earned working dollars here in this country have now been shipped over there thanks to the old man in charge, and this is what you're buying. You're not buying the stoppage of a war. You're not buying, real rebuilding of houses and schools and bridges and roadways and everything that's been destroyed over there. No, you're buying $17 million camping equipment. That's not even camping. Glamping. Glamping. I am never going to forget the name of this. Glamping. To me, I think of glamping. I think of like Paris Hilton going and living in this fucking thing. That's glamping.
Hey, listen, that chick was a long, long way away from Paris Hilton.
Oh, no, that chick was like Borat's wife. She good on the plow. She got the vagina lips that hang like this.
Another thing, I love your in the beginning you had some technical problems, but your photos and you're talking about your vacation. Please don't take offense to this, but I love when folks from the city like you go to the country and how you're amazed. It always kind of makes me laugh.
I think it's such a vast difference, because that's the real country down there. Long Island, where we are, is supposedly suburbia. For the tri-state area. Now, if I go out east on Long Island, further out east, out where like Mike the Marine lives, out by the Forks, it's all farmland out there, just like it is in the South. But the difference is that even though it's vast and it's expansive, you can't just go in your yard out there and start shooting your gun out. It's just not happening here in New York. Down there, they don't give a fuck. You can do anything.
Right, well, I don't know if I called in Anthony this week, and I don't know if you heard my phone call on Tuesday.
I did.
About what I told you. Did you?
Mm-hmm.
about walking in your backyard taking a piss?
Yes,
My
I
dad
did.
was so right. It's the exact truth.
Yeah, you are 100% right, which is why here in New York, I don't say it wasn't always this way. Obviously, when you're dealing with a place that's got population, things are going to be a lot tighter. But yeah, down south, you could literally go out my father-in-law's back porch, whip your dick out, and piss right there. Just let it go. Whatever. Nobody cares. You know what they do? You know what they do down there that is heinous to anybody up here? And it's something so simple. People up here would lose their fucking shit. They burn their garbage.
Let me guess. I was going to say they have a burn barrel, right? And they burn their garbage.
Well, he has in the back. He has we call it a fire pit. A guy down the road built it. It's a brick structure. It kind of looks like a large chair, a huge oversized chair, but it's built out of brick. It's got a grill, and he burns everything. He burns motor oil. He burns milk cartons. Anything. Mail right into the fire.
You're taking me right back to my childhood. My dad we had a 55-gallon drum that my dad had punched a bunch of holes in so the air would circulate through it.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something. If it could catch on fire, it went in that goddamn barrel and got burnt.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
look, the best way to shred things, the best way to shred that crappy spam mail, those credit card offers, throw it in the fire. Now, that's a fire.
Burn that shit up, exactly. And listen, I wanted. I mentioned I called in to Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank you because talking to you is what gave me the balls to be able to call into Anthony because I was always way too nervous. But you have always, when I call you, you're such an easy person to talk to, and you gave me the confidence, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to try to call this guy. Because he's kind of intimidating, but you gave me that confidence, and I want to thank you for that, man.
You're very welcome. I thank you for such a nice compliment. I've been calling radio shows for, 30 years. I used to call into WFAN Sports Radio on the overnights when I was in high school. And I never was nervous about talking on air because if you know what you're talking about, you've got a confidence. You don't even think about, I'm going to screw up, I'm going to stutter, people are listening. No, you just go with the flow. And I remember I had called Opie and Anthony once, and I just remember this call vividly. The day after the Yankees beat the Mets in the World Series, so this is 2000, and they were on NEW at the time. And I believe Opie was a Mets fan, and Anthony's always been more of a Yankee fan, although his sister Dawn is a diehard Mets fan. And I called into the studio, and I remember when I called in, I took the final out of the World Series, it was the Louis Soho base hit that gave the Yankees the lead, and I played it on the air, and then I just went to Opie and said, Opie, why don't you suck it? And they both laughed their ass off, and it was just it made me feel so much better that I made them laugh, and we had a great phone call. I don't know. It's always fun to call in and contribute to a show, to have fun with it, to laugh. Look, you are talking to me on this show right now, just like we're talking on the phone to each other, which is what we're doing actually. But people are listening in. The government. But if you called me on the phone, we'd be talking about the same thing. We'd be laughing the same way. I don't even notice that people are watching.
Right, well, and it was because I had that because I was able to make you laugh, and it was just like two dudes talking. That's what made it so easy. Your show was the first show I've ever called in my entire life. I'm 54 years old, and I've never called into a radio show ever.
Oh my god, dude, that is so nice to say. Considering that, I'll admit this, I wanted to do a show while I was in Carolina, but I couldn't get the logistics working right because I have certain things like when I play the videos, I have a Mac here that goes to another Mac that makes everything kind of work in conjunction. I couldn't get it working down there right. And then I wound up having no time because I was trying to do things with the kids. And by the time I got at night, I was too tired. And then last night, I was gaming until about 12:30. And then I'm like, all right, I want to do a show tomorrow. I haven't done one in 2 weeks. Let me get the graphics doing. I had to do the new intro. If you don't notice, probably not many people do, when I do the whole Flatulence Studios, which is what I call this place, when I do the whole intro, there's always a different tagline on the bottom. So that's something I've got to make every week. Say again?
Yeah, this week's was what happens when you fart in space, I believe.
Yes. You noticed it. Yeah, so I try to do little. Yeah, I try to do little nuances like that, little things, but it takes a little time, and then to line up the stories and I got to do all the pictures from North Carolina. I had to lay out all the graphics, put the words in, whatever. I was doing it until almost 4 a.m, and then I was like, all right, I gotta get up in the morning because Jenny's gotta go to the doctor, and then I'll come back and I'll finish it. And yeah, I didn't know about the plug that fell out of my camera, of my USB hub. That is like unbelievable. Thank you, Chance, my kitty.
That's all right.
But
that's all right.
everybody hung in there.
I felt like I was I felt like I was Darth Vader getting a hologram from Emperor Palpatine. It was great. So.
Yeah, my only guess is that the USB is not powered enough because I have 4 things plugged into this little hub that's going through this KVM switch. It needs the external power to pump it so that it doesn't glitch like that. I noticed also certain backgrounds, like right now it's fine. It's not glitching at all. I have your picture up there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's not been glitching, so I know this has something to do with the background or something. I don't know, but I'll figure that out. But hey, we made it through. I've done 1 hour and 48 minutes, so just about 2 hours, and I had a lot of fun again. It gives me something to do on Saturdays. It gives me a reason to wake up like at 9 o'clock. I hate you all.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I got one last thing before I get out of here. I haven't taken up too much of your time, but
by all means.
Last night you were talking about rebooting Mannix, Cannon, and Barnaby Jones.
Yes. If that was done today, I was wondering who would be the proper actors to play those roles today.
And I got some suggestions for you.
I'm all ears. Lay it on me.
Mannix.
Wait, you say again because
Negan on Walking Dead.
The damn Google voice went shitty. Say it again.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey Dean
he
Morgan.
He played Negan on Walking Dead.
Oops, let me pull up a picture here. Let's see. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Let's see. Okay, now you think he would be a good Mannix. Let me bring up what I just moved there.
Yeah.
I just did something. Hang on.
I mean, if he doesn't have, if he's clean shaven, I think, yeah.
Let's see. Let's bring this one up here. Okay, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Now Mannix had more of a flowing hairstyle, so he'd need to he couldn't be shaven. Let's see. You've got a better picture. Okay, right. That yes.
Okay, well,
right there, yes, I definitely can see that.
My other choice for Mannix would be Ron Livingston.
Ooh, Ron Livingston from Office Space. I liked that one.
Yeah.
Let me pull up Ron Livingston. Everybody knows Ron Livingston. Yeah, yes. That one I think is absolutely perfect. I think you're spot on with this one. He would make an excellent Mannix because I guarantee you that Ron Livingston can play a guy that's concussed very well.
Yes, exactly.
That is, I would not have thought of Ron Livingston. Damn it. Excellent job, Rex. That is totally true. Great job. Who do you think would make a good Cannon?
All right, I got 2.
Okay.
One, Jonah Hill.
All right, everybody knows Jonah Hill from Superbad, and yeah, I mean, you know what? He's not as fat as he used to be. It'd have to be fat Jonah Hill. But,
yeah, I know, and that's the problem. All these fat guys are losing weight.
Damn Ozempic.
Nobody wants to be fat anymore.
Yeah, like you see him here on the right. Yeah, he's totally like he's getting buffed, and but yeah, fat Jonah Hill. I could definitely see him as a Cannon. That's a good one. Who's your second one?
My other dark horse guy was this gay guy called Greg Grunberg. He was in the newer Star Wars movies, but he also, I think he was on Lost.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, I know him. I know the face. I definitely know the face. Who do I think would be better? Let's see. Here he is kind of fat. I think Jonah Hill would have been better playing it because he was just a lard ass, and I could see him trying to chase down some perp in a comedic setting with the little butt gun and just chasing him down out of nowhere. I like the Jonah Hill one. This guy would be a good one for when Jonah Hill would have had an eventual coronary. He would have came in to replace him. But yeah, those are two good thoughts.
Yeah, and then my last one is I went ahead and did Barnaby Jones, and I can only think of two people for it.
Okay, hit me, Barnaby Jones.
And the first one, Terry O'Quinn. He played Locke on Lost. He was also the mayor in Tombstone.
Oh yes, I know him. If we got
older
him,
guy, he probably have to wear a wig.
Probably, yeah. Unless he looks like he's got some whiteage on the top. But I don't know if you let it grow out. It looks like it wouldn't grow over the top. But it's a good face. He's definitely got an Epstein face. So that's a good one.
Right. And my ringer for the new Barnaby Jones, Sam Elliott.
Ooh. Great head of hair. All white. He'd have to shave the mustache.
No, let him keep it. It's a new Barnaby Jones.
If he's going to be the replacement, I guess. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows this this Sam Elliott here from Roadhouse. So as he got older, if he would have survived Roadhouse, he would have been this Sam Elliott, which was kind of like the Sam Elliott that was in Lebowski. That's a good one.
Right.
I like Sam Elliott as Barnaby Jones. That would be very interesting. Very interesting. Dude, that's excellent job by you. I wouldn't have thought about any of these for would have really had to scratch my head on it. But oh man, that's hilarious. That is good stuff.
Well, that's what I did. I went at 11 o'clock. I got all my shit done this morning. Told my family to fuck off and leave me alone for a couple hours, and I figured out the answers to these questions. That
is awesome, dude. Thank you so much. That is a hell of a good job. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the laughs. That is great stuff, Sam Elliott. I hope Anthony sees it, so I'm going to bring these up to him, and maybe he'll even talk about it on his show. That's freaking great. What an absolutely great job. I'm now picturing this in my mind. I'm picturing Jonah Hill running down a flight of steps with a butt gun, chasing a perp, and his dude just jumped into a 70s car, and somehow he caught up to the car and is on the hood and is hanging on. His fat ass is swinging back and forth like cannon. Oh, it's hilarious.
And doing the famous Artie Lang line. So, Rodriguez, you learned crime was a two-way street.
Oh, dude, that is so good. I love watching those shows. I've watched them all. I gave Anthony a USB pen drive with every episode of Mannix, Cannon, and Barnaby Jones on it a couple years ago. Who knows if you even know what he did with it. But I keep them on my computer, and I go back every once in a while. And I'll tell you this. One of the funniest times I've ever had in my life, and one of the funnest times, when Anthony had his house in Roslyn, the compound, I was over there one day, and I think it was the day that I fixed his Call of Duty that he was so thankful for when he used to get the packet loss and I fixed it. And there was a YouTube video that had all the intros of these Quinn Martin shows. And when they used to do the intros, they would give you like a small 2-second intro of what the show was going to be about. And then it would tell you who the show would guest star. And guest starring blah, 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 blah. We sat there and played this. We sat there and played this game of, we're going to play this video, and you got to tell me what else this guest star or actress was in. And we would pull these things out of thin air of, he knows so much about old Star Trek episodes. This one was in the episode when blah, 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 Tribble, blah, blah, blah. Would be fucking hilarious. We did this for 4 hours. 4 hours. We were sitting on the couch, laughing our ass off. Missy was upstairs, not knowing what the hell we were doing because we're just in stitches on the damn couch. And I would pull things like, that guy was in fucking Revenge of the Nerds. And just, oh, God, it was so much fun. So hilarious. And it shows how much of pop culture that we have filled in our brains that we knew all these things because we watch a shitload of television. But, yeah, just, it's what that those whole years of the the early 70s shows or even late 60s shows through, I guess I'd say, probably the end of the 80s, how we know all about these shows and how these actors and actresses were intertwined and would do. You go on their IMDb's and it's 17 pages long because they were in everything. One of the ones, Dean Wormer. I forgot his name, his real name. Dean Wormer from Animal House. That dude was what's his name? John Vernon is his name. He was in everything. That guy worked like every day. He must have went to the stage, the sound stage, the sets back in California, whatever, and went from one stage to the next, to the next, to the next, next day. Probably had dressing rooms in all of them. He was in every show that's like ever been made. The guy's IMDb goes on forever, and it's hilarious. He was in Josie Wales. He was in, obviously, Animal House. He did movies. He did television. He did everything. He was in Different Strokes. Guy did so much stuff. And there was so many actors and actresses that did that back in the day. They would just bounce from show to show to show to show. It was rare that you found somebody that was on like, I think Mannix, let's say, had 5 seasons. That was on 28 episodes of Mannix and would not work again for a couple of years. No, they would do 2 episodes of Mannix, an episode of Barnaby Jones. They would do Rawhide. They would do Star Trek. They would do all these shows. And it was just amazing how much these people worked. And then another funny thing that we would do is we would look at some of these actresses that were on Mannix and Cannon and the shows of yesteryear. These beautiful actresses. And then you go on the IMDb and you happen to see what they look like today if they're still alive. And hoofa. Yeah, it's like, oh man, she went from that and age wasn't kind. Damn. So just things like that to have a good time. Just laugh, man. It's all about laughing. Having a good time with friends and shit. Stuff like that, I love. I wouldn't trade for anything.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks again. I've eaten up too much of your time again.
Oh, never.
So have a great one. You had a great show. I'll talk to you soon, brother, okay?
Thank you, Rexy. Thank you. Have a good one. Rex Kramer, everybody. Always a good call. Always a good dude. Calls Anthony's shows. Calls everybody's shows. I love Rex. One day we've got to hook up with Rex. I got to find where he is, and if I'm in that area, I am going to hook up with Rexy. What a great time today. We had the technical hoo-has. Let's see. They are still kind of happening here and there. We got to turn off this one. Turn on this one. Why don't see this one? He turned off. There it goes. I don't know why it's so glitchy. It's got to be the USB hub. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I do apologize for the technical glitches. I was tired. But I keep to my promise. I said I was going to be here at 12 o'clock. I wasn't here at 12:05. I wasn't here at 12:20. Wasn't here at 1 o'clock. I was here at noon for you people. So thank you again for tuning in. Like, subscribe, tell your mother, tell your brother, tell your friends, tell your families, tell the people you hate. Tune in. Call the show. I like to do this every Saturday. So that's it. I'm going to now have to tear apart my desk to find this fucking wire that fell behind it. Broken man. But we will see you all next week. I will try this week to have a little more show preparation, and I will try to get a live guest. I have an idea when I ask somebody if they want to come on. I know there's already a couple people that asked me to come on, but I have to get first of all, we got to stop getting this damn thing to stop glitching. Oh, look at my background is gone again. Let me do this. It's like the entrance to hell. All right, folks. Thank you. I love you. Be good. Make somebody smile if you can. And I will see you, everybody, next Saturday. Karaoke stream tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Do some more karaoke. So tune in for that. That is on YouTube, X, Twitch. I'm easy to find. So I will see you all later. Have a good one, folks.